another tutorial of Made by Siem, my asymmetrical shawl. I already did the Dutch video for that, and I'm gonna link it at the end of this video. Actually, this was my 5th asymmetrical shawl that I did. I love the pattern that much. And well, you guys asked me if I please could do it in English, so I decided to do so. Why is it called an asymmetrical shawl? Well, I'm gonna tell you. This side of the shawl, this side does not have the same length as this side, and therefore it's called an asymmetrical shawl. I started working my shawl on this side. This here was my very first crochet stitch here, and I just worked it up, and my shawl gets wider and wider while the rows get longer and longer. And I ended up on here, on this side, on this long side, like that. And I ended doing my shawl in this corner, and then I started doing the border. But I'm gonna tell you all about that in the video. Well, for this video I used ice yarns. I used it for my own stash. It is called Magic Baby, and it has 360 meters and 100 gram. At the moment, that's when I'm recording this video, they do have 15 different colors of this Magic Baby in store. And if you go down to the description box of this video, I'm gonna post a link there. If you want to buy this yarn, please use that link, and it will show you what kind of different colors they have. And I think that this is the blue beige color. I'm not quite sure, but I'm putting it across the screen here. So if you really do like this color, it has beautiful tones, beautiful. I really do love it. So down in the description box of the video, please do use that link when you want to order your beautiful skeins. YARNS does ship worldwide. That is when you in your country can receive packages from Turkey. So, well, I'm quite happy. I just took the pictures, and now I'm going to edit the video, and I hope that you guys have a lot of fun watching the video. Enjoy! I love it. I love it. For my Siem's asymmetrical shawl, I'll be using 2 skeins of Ice Yarns Magic Baby. It's a 100% baby acrylic, 100 grams and 360 meters. They recommend to crochet this with a 4mm crochet hook. They say on the label it's a number 2 weight, but I know it is actually a number 3. And they recommend a 4mm crochet hook, but I'm gonna use a 5.5mm crochet hook, or an eye hook. I'm gonna add a button on my shawl. I'm gonna use a yarn needle or a darning needle and a pair of scissors. If you want to use the same yarn I'm using in this video, then go down to the description box of this video I'm gonna post a link over there. You can press that link and it will bring you straight away to the website where you can buy these skeins of ice yarns, and they come in a lot of different colors, so go and check it out, please. I'm sure you won't regret it. Alright, I'm working from the inside of the skein. Okay, I'm gonna start this shawl off with a magic loop. Now be sure that you have a little bit of a tail end, because on the end of this shawl, when I'm completely finished, I'm gonna use this tail to add to the tassel. So that means in the end I'm planning on not weaving in any ends on this shawl at all. So this is how I make my magic loop. I'm gonna place my yarn like that over my hand, go straight down on the back of my hand, make a cross in front and bring it down. So in front it looks like this, and on this side of my hand it looks like that. Across here, just like that there. Getting my hook, place it underneath the first strand of yarn. Be sure that you have your hook facing down and you're grabbing that second loop over there and pull it underneath your first strand of yarn. Now turn your hook place it on here and pull through the loop on your hook, just like that. So now you secured your magic loop, and you also made a chain one at the same time. Alright, let me zoom in a bit further. There we go. Now you can close your magic circle a little bit, but not all the way, because at the very last end of this shawl we will be working in this loop again, so please don't pull it all the way. Now we already made chain one, and we're going to add 2 more chains. In the loop we're making 2 double crochets, and in this video, actually in all my English videos, I'm working with US terms. So 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Now if you count that first chain 3 as a double crochet as well, you will have 3 double crochets at this moment. Chain 3. And 3 more double crochets into the same magic circle. 1, 2, 3. Just closing it a little bit, just like that. So now my work looks like this. Next row, starting off with a chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The chain 3 and the chain 4, it's actually a chain 3 for a double crochet and a chain 1 for a chain 1 space. So 3 plus 1 is chain 4. Turn your work. In this point, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3. and 3 double crochets. 2, 3. And this is what your shawl looks like after the second row. Chain 1. Turn your work. Skip your first double crochet here. So skip this. Go to the next. Insert your hook here. Grab your yarn and pull through the loop on your hook. And that is called a slip stitch. Go to your next stitch and make another slip stitch. Now go to the chain 3 space, insert your hook, grab your yarn and pull through. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3 for your first double crochet and add 2 more double crochet stitches. 1, 2. Chain 3 and 3 more double crochet into the same chain 3 space of the previous round. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. Now skip these stitches here, just skip them, and go to the chain 1 space here, because we have the chain 3 for the double crochet and the chain 1 for the chain 1 space. Make 3 double crochets into that chain 1 space. 1, 2, 3. And after your third row, your work looks like this. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn your work. Skip these double crochet stitches and go to the chain 1 space here and crochet 3 double crochet in it. 2, 3. Chain 1 and go to the chain 3 space here. So skip the double crochet stitches, insert your hook in the chain 3 space and make 3 double crochet stitches. 2, 3. Chain 3 and 3 more double crochet stitches into the same chain 3 space from the previous row. Number 3. And this is what your work looks like after the 1, 2, 3, 4th row. Chain 1. Turn your work. Skip the first stitch. Go to the second double crochet of the previous row. Insert your hook, grab your yarn and pull through the loop on your hook. Go to the next stitch and slip stitch. Insert your hook in the chain 3 space and slip stitch. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, 2 double crochet stitches, and counting the chain 3, you'll have 3 double crochets, chain 3, and 3 double crochets into the same chain 3 space of the previous row. Chain 1. Skip these 3 double crochet stitches and go to the chain 1 space and make 3 double crochet stitches into the chain 1 space. chain 1, skip these and go to the chain 1 space here and make 3 double crochet stitches, 2 and 3. And this is basically it. You just keep on going, working up the rows. 1, 2, 3, chain 4, turn your work, skip the double crochet stitches and work in a chain 1 space. 3 double crochets, 2 and 3, chain 1, go to the next chain 1 space, 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, go to the chain 3 space and make 3 double crochets, chain 3 and 3 double crochets. That's it. I will continue working in rows. The shawl will get wider and wider and wider, and as soon as I'm ready doing the edging, I'll come back and I'll let you know how many rows I did and where you should end and stuff like that. So it might be a good idea just to have a look at the next clip in this video. For me, that will probably be in a couple of hours and probably a couple of days or so. But if you want to know straight away, keep on watching and you'll see what's happening next.
Tomorrow for sure.
Chain 1 and 3 double crochets, chain 3 and 3 more double crochets, 3. Okay. I have done 74 rows. And this is how you count your rows. You can see your edging over here, and you just count these rows. Yeah. So I have 74 rows, and I have 25 grams of yarn left. And I've made this shawl already for my Dutch video, so I know that 25 grams should be enough. So I can make it with just 2 skeins. You can make your shawl bigger if you like. You can make it smaller, but you have to make sure that it fits around your neck. Okay? It's very important that you end your work on this side of the shawl. So after you've done the 3 double crochets, chain 3 double crochets. Okay, because then you can start doing the edging. Whenever you finish your shawl on this side, you won't be able to do the complete edging of your shawl. Alright, so you absolutely have to finish on this side. Now, chain 1, turn your work, slip stitch to the chain 3 space. There you go. Chain 3 for your first double crochet, 2 double crochets extra, So you'll have 3 double crochet stitches, chain 3, and 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3. Skip these 3 double crochet stitches of the previous row and go to the chain space here. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2, which basically means a single crochet stitch. Now chain 3, yarn over twice, and make a triple crochet stitch into the same chain space. Yarn over twice, and another triple crochet stitch into the same chain space. Insert your hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, through 2, yarn over, through 2, and another triple crochet stitch. Skip these 3 double crochet stitches of the previous row and make a single crochet into the chain space. Chain 3 and 3 triple crochet stitches into the same chain space. And number 3. Skip, single crochet, chain 3, and 3 triple crochet stitches into the same chain space. Please continue crocheting this pattern until you've reached the point of your shawl, which is basically at the very end of this row here. So whenever I reach this point, I'll be back to show you guys what to do next. And number 3, and this is the very last chain space of this row. We're going to single crochet in it, chain 3, and we're probably going to make 7 triple crochets instead of 3 triple crochets like we did at the rest of the row. And that's basically because we want to make the turn. We want to end up on this side. So I'm going to show you. So if you make your single crochet, chain 3 and 3 triple crochet, and you would close it with a single crochet here, it won't lay flat on you. See? It bends forward, so you will have a sort of a crooked looking edging in the point here. We don't want that. So we need to crochet enough triple crochets that it will lay flat when you place it down on a flat surface. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now when you go to the chain space here, and single crochet, lay it down, just press here, and you see it comes up a little bit, but not too much. If you think that it's still not enough, you could do another triple crochet. I'm just gonna do it. It just depends on the tension that you have when you work on your shawl. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One extra, that'll be 8. And then skip this and go into the next chain space here. So, see, this is a lot better. There you go. Alright, well, we're working on this side of the shawl now. Chain 3 and 3 triple crochets into the same chain space. Skip this and go to the next chain space, single crochet, chain 3 and 3 triple crochet stitches. Can you hear my cat Dushy? She wants to get out of my room here, so I'm opening the door for her. Go on, girl. Hi. And it takes about a few seconds before she's back and she wants to back in. But well, 3 triple crochet, skip this, go to the chain space here and single crochet. And this is what you do all the way down till you're here. Whenever you're here, I'll be back and I'll show you how to finish off this shawl, right? And my very last chain space, I'm gonna single crochet 3, chain 3 and 3 triple crochets, 2 and 3. There you go. I don't like that one. And number 3. There you go. Now remember, at the very first beginning of our shawl we made a magic loop here. Well, during working on the shawl, it was a little more closed than I originally wanted to, but it doesn't really matter. I still have some space to work in here. So after you did the 3 triple crochets, insert your hook into the magic loop and slip stitch in it. Just slip stitch. Then chain 3, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 3 and 3 more triple crochets into the same magic circle. Did I say magic loop? It's supposed to be a magic circle. I'm sorry. Anyway, 3 triple crochets, chain 1. I need my pair of scissors. I'm gonna leave a little bit of a longer tail end. Cut my yarn and I'm gonna pull it through. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I want this strand of yarn and this strand of yarn, I want it to come out of this space, so I can whenever I'm gonna make a tassel here, I'm gonna weave these through with the tassels as well. You can do that just by using a little smaller hook size. Let me see what I got here. I've got a 3.75 millimeter crochet hook, an F hook. It doesn't really matter what size you have. I'm just going on the back side, so This is the good side and this is the wrong side, and at the back of these stitches here I'm just placing my hook underneath there and I'm grabbing my tail end here. I'm gonna pull it through and I'm gonna do the same with the other strand, just pulling that through. There you go. Right? Now go up a stitch and weave them through, up another stitch on the back of your work, just like that. Then go to the middle stitch here, the middle of the chain space, and pull it through there. Okay, so now you have the strands in the middle of the chain space here. What I did in the halfway when I had to attach another skein, I just used the magic knot. You don't have to do that, and if you're not familiar with that, I know there are a lot of videos out there that show you how to do the magic knot, but you can also just, you know, do it the old-fashioned way and weave in the ends later on. But as I don't like weaving in the ends, I'm just lazy, a lazy crocheter, so that's why I did it like that. Alright, I have to sew on my button, so it's not completely without sewing, but that's what I'm going to do now. Just before I'm going to make the tassels. This is what I have left of my my yarn. Let me weigh how much that is. It wouldn't have been enough for another row. It's 14 grams. Yeah, that wouldn't have been enough. Right. So, a bit of that. I want my button that I have. I want it to, where do I want it? I don't know actually. Here? You know, it's an asymmetrical shawl, so it doesn't have to be symmetrical. Yeah. Let me get a yarn needle, and hopefully it will go through the holes of my button. Yep, that works perfectly fine with me. Getting that through. Now I'm securing it with a couple of stitches right here. So just to be sure that it won't come loose, because we don't want that. Right, then poke it through here. There you go. See, I'm not going to do it in the middle, just a little bit on the side. Right. Okay, cutting my yarn, and I'm going to use this as well for the tassels. Okay, in the point here I made a really big tassel, but I don't want a very big tassel on both sides of the shawl, so I'm going to show you how to make the tassels. And for this one I did 25 strands of yarn, but that is just too much for the sides. So this is my mobile phone, just using that one, and I'm just wrapping my yarn around my mobile. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 should do the trick. For one side, cutting my yarn, sliding it off. Oops. And I'm just cutting it here. No, I'm cutting it on the other side because I had already 2 strings there. There you go. So keep that around your finger. Get your shawl. Be sure that your the right side is facing you. Get yourself a yarn hook, sorry, a crochet hook. This is the wrong side seam. This is the right side of my shawl. How can you see that it is the right side? See, you can see the V's on top of your stitches. See? So that's, for me, that's the right side. Crochet hook underneath all the strands. Pull them through the chain space and just slide it through and pull. Now cut the edges. I know it's an asymmetrical shawl, but still I want my tassels to be perfectly straight on the ends. Well, at least as much as I can make them straight. Sorry for the noise, it's the garbage truck. Actually, I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. Then I'll be back and I'm going to show you what the shawl looks like. Oh well, it's not exactly the same because on this side I have the 2 strands already. So instead of doing 10 wraps around my mobile, I'm going to do 9. Okay? Well, this is my shawl. My asymmetrical shawl. And yeah, I know it is spelled wrong, but that is supposed to be. Oh well. I loved working on this shawl. It was basically my 5th shawl. Because I love it so much, I thought I'm gonna make another one for you guys, and I loved how it turned out. I'm gonna show you some pictures right here, 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 and here, and these actually are the pictures that you've seen at the beginning of this video already. I really, really love my shawl. There are a lot of colors to choose from at this very moment, so if you want to make this beautiful and really easy shawl, then please use my link that you can find down into the description box of the video. And if you made it, I would love to see all your complete crochet versions of this shawl. You can send me a text message or message on Messenger or Facebook, but you can also become a member of my Facebook group Made by Siem Headquarters, or go to my Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media you prefer. You can also send me an email at madebysiem@outlook.com. If you don't have any other options, then that'll be fine with me too. Well, I really do hope that you like to make this shawl as much as I loved to make it for you. So there's just one more thing I can say. I really do hope you enjoy every single moment. Bye for now.